In the marijuana fields of Oregon lives a legend with a plan for world domination. He is Jim Belushi.
How you doing?
Yes! Welcome back. I'm going to be blunt. We love our next guest. He's had a smoking career, reaching new highs in movies and TV, and blazed new trails as a cannabis farmer in Growing Belushi. Now he's back, rocking the joint with an all-new season.
Good job,
Please
Sam.
welcome back to the show, Jim Belushi.
Jim.
How you doing? I've been watching the show. I got so upset that Taylor Swift is broken up.
I know, Jim. I'm sad that you had to hear the news from us.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm single now, so she's available. Then.
Hey there.
Okay, there you go.
Hello.
Yep.
This could work. Shake it off. All right, let me ask you this. The new season of Growing Belushi, it's airing now. And I wanted to know how this season is different. And what are some parts that you're so excited about or most excited about?
Oh, well, I'm excited because it's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, the show is really funny. My cousin and I have a great chemistry, and it's always hard to find chemistry in television.
Yeah.
And we found it. I'm also excited about spreading the word of confidence in cannabis on how, there's great medical properties involved with it. And we go into 13 states and 3 countries, so we're all over the place. It's really fun.
Fantastic.
Well, we love watching the journey, but we want to know, what's a typical day in your life on the farm?
Like, does a rooster wake you up?
a rooster.
The rooster wakes me up, the dog gets me out of bed, and then we're chasing rabbits, deer, aphids, mice, ground squirrels. I mean, we're trying to keep all these little animals off these precious little plants. So it's, I feel like a cross between Bill Murray and Elmer Fudd, we grow some great stuff, and all the animals and all the bugs in the area go, hey, Belushi's got some gas.
Yeah, they want some too.
Yeah, they do.
Why can't they have a little something? Maybe they need it too.
Well, I don't mind giving them a little bit on the side of a bowl, but leave the stalks of my plants alone.
Okay, fair enough.
It seems like everything's going great, but more importantly, it seems like you're just having fun, Jim, is what's the most important in life. But we heard Dan Aykroyd actually gave you the idea to start this business. Is that true? And how did that happen?
Well, I had this beautiful property along the Rogue River in Oregon, and the farm behind me came up for sale, and I bought it, but I didn't know what to do with it. And Danny goes, Jimmy, cannabis is legal in the state of Oregon. It's the new agriculture. Why don't you just grow cannabis? And he put me in touch with a guy named Captain Jack, who we knew in the 70s. And I brought him on the farm, and it just started growing, and it just progressed. Now we're in 12 different states.
Wow.
We're going international. It's become quite an entrepreneurial
That's fantastic.
venture. And it's all documented on the show.
That's fantastic. All right, speaking of Dan, he's come to you with a bunch of new ideas for Blues Brother movie, right? But you've said it's probably not going to happen. So if you were both to make a reboot, who would you dream cast as the brothers?
The brother? What do you, I don't understand the question.
If there was a
but
reboot of it.
Yeah, if there's a reboot.
If you and Dan weren't going to do it, who would you want in there?
Exactly.
Oh, no, it ain't going to happen.
It's not happening.
It just ain't going to happen. There's no reboot going on.
Amen. Amen. I love it.
Now, there may be a Broadway show.
Oh.
So who would you cast in that?
Then we do have to consider who would take Danny's place and mine or John's place, yes.
Who pops in your head right away?
Who?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's on the spot. That's on the spot. That's a good question.
Maybe we can make it Blues Sisters and do Reese Witherspoon and Taylor Swift.
Very
both ready to go.
Okay.
It's a great answer.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And now you're creating a connection between you and Taylor. Smart man. Got
I know Taylor. She's very lovely. She's been very nice to me.
She's incredible. We're all fans here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is serious, and I want you to really address some of our viewers that may have doubts about cannabis. What do you say to people who say to you that cannabis shouldn't be legal?
Well, I disagree. This is a whole, head talk. But, everybody knows somebody who's struggling. everybody knows somebody who's struggling, whether it's a parent with Alzheimer's or someone with seizures or depression, PTSDs. Everybody's screaming inside, and pharmaceutical can help, and alcohol cannot help. Cannabis is the safest medicine, I think, out there. And people that get desperate are trying to find an alternative way. And I've personally seen just some great success with the use of cannabis in medical apparatus, and also to help people with sleeplessness and hopelessness. And it's just an alternative way. It's safe. It's clean. I used to be a bouncer, and I never broke up a fight between two potheads.
Right.
It's a gentle, organic kind of way to approach a holistic way of healing.
I appreciate this show.
That's a wonderful response, Jim. Very thoughtful. Thank you so much. You're definitely one of our dopest interviews.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you. We're on Wednesday night on Discovery, so give it a shot.
I know. Let me just repeat that so all of our viewers can also set their DVRs. So check out the new season of Growing Belushi Wednesdays on Discovery. Thank you so much, Jim. We'll be right back.
Thank you,
Jim.
Always
if you
great.
get hold of Taylor,
Yeah, I'll call her. I'm on it.
Free.
Free.
I got you.